Well, we're back. Just like that. The 7th now of November. Top of the morning, everyone. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome back to Aired Out. Raylene
Welcome you back.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You've been on a little
Hiatus. Took some time. And I want to thank you for driving the bus and taking care of everything.
I didn't really drive much because I was out. I ended up needing to be out as well. So, I mean, I did the Prestons, the trunk or treat with Michael, which was
huge,
amazing. It was so fun. It was awesome.
I couldn't believe the pictures and video that you were sending me. That was year number 2.
Yes, and the amount of kids is just incredible. It's such an awesome event.
The little girl in the I almost said Johnny Depp costume, but it was the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, but she
says she worked in
she
that.
was Johnny Depp. If you asked, the 2 pictures I showed you, both of those children said they were Johnny Depp. And so, just a little competition for
Not Captain Jack Sparrow, but rather
Johnny
Depp. Isn't that
right.
interesting?
One of them did say Jack Sparrow, and one of them said Johnny Depp.
Aha.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to see you, and you can see me all right?
For the most part.
You sure?
Yes, kind of.
You had some eye surgery.
I had some emergency eye surgery. My MS is causing things to be a little funky for me, and I had a lot of blood vessels break behind my eye, and the pressure from that happening, from the pooling of the blood, caused my lens to lift and fold in half. And so
holy shit.
I've had some surgery. As you can see, it looks pretty gross. And it looks great right now, actually. But I will be going every week for the next 8 weeks for laser treatments and try to regain full vision, or as close to full vision as possible in that eye. Yeah, but right now I just see, it's not really a shadow, but everything is really, really dark.
But you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I can see out of it, and I can, I actually have an easier time seeing further away than I do really close up. But, yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
The best one of all, the number 1 salute. I'm not surprised.
I'm glad you're okay.
When the doctor said how many fingers am I holding up, she did not do that one, but.
Well, right.
Yeah.
She had to be professional, very much unlike
right.
me.
When I hemmed and hawed about, making the time to go up there at once a week and be literally a whole half a day.
Yes.
When I hemmed and hawed, she really gave me a hard time and said,
I bet.
Hello.
And you had to stay awake through all this because they never put you down.
Right. The procedure itself, you stay awake because you need to be able to look up, look left, look right, look down.
Right.
You need to be able to do whatever they're telling you to do while they're trying to get the blood out from behind and to do whatever it is that
I'd be telling them almost constantly to kiss my ass. Laying there for 3.5 hours.
It's
God.
I think the procedure itself took just over 2. And yeah, it definitely is unnerving, I guess you could call it. It really is.
I'd have to be hammered.
And well, I did take some meds to help me relax. And so
like a half a bottle of lorazepam?
No, I only took 1, but
Jeez. Well, listen, while I was away, we had there was some great things that happened.
Yes.
And some shitty things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Should we start with the great things?
Yes, absolutely.
First off, let's not forget that tomorrow's election day.
Yes.
Which is going to be a huge day,
Mm-hmm.
not only in our nation, but right here in Vermont, in our little Green Mountain state. We have a lot of shit to work out. And it seems, call me crazy, but it just seems right now that everybody is very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get that same impression?
Good.
Well, I know. but do you feel like everyone's just like, shh? I don't know. It seems kind of tense.
Oh, tense, definitely. Yes. I could agree with tense.
The Scouts Veterans Parade on Saturday was massive. I was out of town, but I saw the pictures, and it was just incredible to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And kudos to the Barrie Area Veterans Council and Ron Tallman and
Chuck Barney and
Chuck
all those.
Barney, Scott
Mel
Herring,
McKnight.
Mel McKnight, Scott Herring, everyone.
All of them. Yeah.
did a great job to orchestrate this thing and pull it off. The weather was perfect, and the Elks Lodge too. Just everyone. Thank you for showing respect and honoring our veterans. I saw that Michael Deering was up there at the
He was.
Barrie Auditorium.
Yes. And Michael Booten
Yes.
was around, and he went live for the parade,
Yeah.
which was wonderful. I could not go live. That's one thing that I cannot do right now is see my
Sure.
phone screen.
Yeah.
I cannot do it. So
Yeah.
God
Total-
only knows what I would be. I'd probably all ass shots or something because, like, literally I can't see.
Not
my
that
phone.
there's anything wrong with ass shots.
No, but
Right. But it wasn't. It was about the veterans,
right.
not about everyone's ass. So
Correct. And then the Granite City 5K also
Yes.
raising money for the veterans and
$20,000.
$20,000. Amazing.
all going to the Veterans Place in Northfield,
Yep.
and this was the 8th annual.
Mm-hmm. And
Wow.
Nick, the new city manager
Yes.
here, really kicking some butt.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. We should
Wicked.
have him down here.
Yes, we should.
He jumped in knee deep, has become neck deep, but literally just keeps swimming. He just, yeah.
Guy's in great shape.
Yeah.
I was going to do it, but I didn't want to show everyone up with my
Oh, yeah.
speed
Mm-hmm.
and remarkable
Your great athletic abilities.
cardiovascular shape that
Yes.
I'm in.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, $20,000 raised for the Veterans Place.
Mhm.
What else? Oh my God, so many motorcycles were out yesterday. It was and even into the evening.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. These are record-breaking temperatures right
Yes,
now.
I posted it this morning,
I saw that.
actually, from the National Weather Service.
Record
and-
lows and record highs.
yes, in November. Yeah. So, it's going to be a pretty decent week.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a snap coming.
Mm-hmm.
I think tomorrow, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then right back to the warmer temperatures. And then I think next week I heard rumors that we might be getting some snow. I heard 3 to 5 inches, but
Did you hear that our good buddy Cliff Fleury over at Vermont Quick Loop broke his arm?
I did not hear that. I saw that Robin got employee of the
She did. Of
month.
the month. Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of congratulations on our Aired Out page.
Well, she's a great asset.
What did
over there.
what was Cliff doing?
I'm not really sure what he was doing. I just know that his arm is broken and he's going to be out for a bit. Mm-hmm.
Boy, that sucks. You kind
It
of
does
need your
suck. Yeah, I think he's going to go back up there light duty. Just do things around the shop.
you need your arm
For a
to be
little
able
bit.
to do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be typing with
Especially
one
his
hand.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. the Route 302 culvert. They are, and I saw that you posted up from VTrans all of the road work, construction work that's coming up.
A busy week.
You do that every
They're
week.
mostly right now in this area, local, trying to get all the painting and striping done now.
Yeah.
Now that the culverts have been fixed, the paving has been done. Now they're trying to finish up all of that stuff.
They're paving the dig that they did over on 302. And Raylene, that's the. Do you remember we had Jeremy in here? And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm telling you.
There's a sinkhole.
There's a sinkhole.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one right
Yeah.
by the beaver dam.
Yeah, it did give way. And that was a massive repair that actually ended up taking a bit more time than originally expected.
Yeah.
They thought 6 to 6, and then it was,
Yes.
and then it ended up going until 8 and then 9 and
Well,
but it's done and it'll be good.
they're over there paving it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So expect a few delays getting through there. And the 89 culvert over in Richmond.
Is done. No more zipper merge. Thank God, because oh boy, did they have a lot of accidents through there during that construction.
Yep.
It was
They did.
constant.
Speaking of Vermont Quick Loop, you ought to think about getting your snow tires pulled out of the garage and dusted off, and maybe
Yeah. I went last week on Ladies' Day to get my inspection done because I noticed that my car wasn't inspected, and whoops, it was far past. Well, not that far past October, the end of October, but
well, that's nothing.
so I went to get it done, and I was going to have them do my tires at the same time, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
I understand. I really do.
It's the noise for me.
Me too.
It's so loud.
Drives
and
me
now,
nuts.
for the next 8 weeks, I have to go to Burlington.
Right.
And
Hey, do we have what for the eye laser
yes,
stuff?
I go to the
God.
Retina Center.
Oh my God.
And so I have right now I'm coordinating rides. I have to get rides coordinated for, and it's a half a day. So the ask is huge. I literally am asking somebody to take a whole half a day to go with me.
What's the status, if we have any, on this 11-year-old trick-or-treater that was hit by the car?
He's fine. And
Okay.
and it literally I'm not diminishing what happened at all. But it was a whole lot of blame and freak out and over an accident that was considerable minor. It could have been far, far worse.
Sure.
But they are, they're going to discuss making it safer and different options and things. But that was the first time that had happened in like 30 years or more than 30 years. And, the partnership, Tracy took a beating. People were really just horrible about it. Like she had somehow had some sort of control over what occurred. And, it's why it's called an accident. Kids can all of a sudden dart from their parents' hands in a heartbeat.
We
and
talked
especially
about
when
this.
there's so much excitement and things going on.
Right.
And the gentleman that was driving made the corner. He was going very slow. It happened on the other end of town, right between Key Bank and the old Soup and Greens.
Yeah.
So right there at that intersection. It was off Main Street anyway. So even if Tracy had taken all the steps and closed Main Street down, it would have stopped at like Granite Street,
Sure.
where it always does.
Sure.
And so,
Come on.
avoidable, everything is avoidable,
Sure.
the whole thing could have been avoidable, but sure, if the kid was clutched to his mother's hand or, whatever. It's an accident. Things happen. And thank God it wasn't more serious.
Right.
It wasn't.
But human nature, we love to blame.
Yeah, they
we
took
have
him
to point
to the
finger
hospital out of
at somebody.
precaution. Right, exactly. And it's just a shame because it's a really nice event that people try really hard to put on. It's this year especially, it's extremely expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
it just
Right.
it happens. Things happen.
And we talked about
we
this.
should be grateful that he's fine.
Right.
And that this event continues despite lots of other things in the world.
The week leading up to it, you and I were both saying on the air, please be careful. There's going to be a lot of kids trick-or-treating. Just
right. And kids have to
extra-
be careful too. And
Well,
it's
true.
a conversation that parents need to have with their kids. You
No
got to
doubt.
be careful. You got to stay with me. You can't just because, we're going down Main Street doesn't mean that you can all of a sudden just run across the street.
Sure.
It's still open to traffic. It's
Right.
still, businesses are open. You still have to behave. And it's not just the people driving.
And if
It's
you're wearing a mask, you have to
everyone
be able to see
from
see
it.
well. I mean, I was having a hard time seeing out of my sexy Mr. Rogers costume.
Oh, God.
Speaking of 11 years, Marcus Bisson celebrated
Yes, he did.
11 years. So happy birthday to Marcus. Cool kid.
Today's my brother's birthday, or would be my brother's birthday. Yeah,
Andy,
Andy.
well known.
Yeah.
I wish I had a chance to meet him. He and I would have probably
You guys are so much alike, it scares me.
we would have gotten arrested.
No, probably not, because you would have been too busy hanging out in your recliners with in your underwear and your guts hanging out and
Eating popcorn.
eating popcorn. And
Yeah.
Andy was Eeyore all the way. Oh, bother.
Really?
He never had a care in the world. He just didn't. He was never in a hurry, never had a care in the world, was always late. Yeah. But heart of gold.
Really bad news about Liam Carroll.
Yes.
Liam is a very well-known mixed martial artist. I think his particular art is Muay Thai and has been a champion belt winner time and time again.
Yep.
And has been featured several times with Donnybrook Fight Promotions. And I believe, and I could be wrong, that he trains out of UFAI, but don't quote me on that. But very well known in the MMA culture and community, not just in Vermont, but all across the Northeast. And was attacked by two guys in Burlington.
Severely.
Severely.
Has had brain surgery.
And is really not doing remarkably well at all.
No.
We've got updates that are coming in, and there's barely, and not to be all gloom and doom here, but there's barely any progress here, if even any. So our prayers are with his entire family and network of friends and those that love him. And we will keep you updated on that. What happened with this water main break? Did we get that fixed and everybody the boil notice and all that shit?
They got it fixed. They've passed the test. The notice was lifted and all is well.
All right. Where was that break anyways?
I I would have to look
All
now.
right.
I don't remember.
It's probably on Berlin Street where they get a water
No.
main break every month up there.
No, it wasn't. It was down around here somewhere.
We have the winter parking ban, which is going into effect on the 15th of this month. We've been posting it as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of boring, but nonetheless, it's something that
It's boring until your car gets towed and it costs you a fortune. Then it's
exactly
not so
right.
boring.
That's exactly right. So we will be reminding you leading up to the 15th. I see that you posted a lot of stuff. Wellness Wednesday with the Washington County Mental Health. That's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
They had their what was it, 6, I think,
And
6 Wednesdays.
some pretty amazing stuff was happening over there. So keep your eyes open
Yeah.
because they'll do it again, and we'll let you know.
And to all of the sponsors, and they listed them all off that made Wellness
It
Wednesday
possible.
possible. Yes, thank you ever so much.
Yes.
I went over there and had those darts stuck in the ear. What do you call it?
Seeds.
Acupuncture,
Oh,
seeds,
yeah.
or whatever the hell it is. I loved it. I thought it was great. One of the days I went in there with a kick-ass headache, and headache was gone. I don't know.
Perfect.
Maybe an hour later, something like that. VTrans is, and this really made me snicker when you posted this, that VTrans is taking input on Smuggler's Notch stuck truck solutions.
Mm-hmm. Boy, we've had several ideas come through here. Ones that we've had, ones that our viewers have had. Yeah.
About damn time.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be
But we will see.
a fix.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, how it all plays out.
Maybe there should be like a little gate that you have to go through. Just saying,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, just a low.
Or a
like
low
this
thing, yes.
Big friggin' steel beam that goes right across the
yes.
top of that thing. And if you're... No. So it
Yep.
gets them right here in the windshield. They can't go any further.
Shave off the top of the truck. That'll make you read the sign next time.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be closing up the notch here at any point anyways. But, yeah, it's about time that we start to figure this out.
Well, and if you're... I think they should have some sort of like camera that could sense how tall the vehicle is.
Yeah.
And as soon as it senses it's that tall, the spike strips go up and pop every one of the time. Poop,
And
poop,
there's an
poop. There you go.
automated...
Dumbass.
But that's coming out of the automated bullhorn. There's
Right.
a bullhorn that's mounted up into a tree that's going, "You're an asshole! Asshole!" I don't know. What are we up to now for this fucking jackpot tonight? What is it? $2 billion?
Is it tonight or is it tonight?
Is it tonight? No.
No.
It's Wednesday night.
Right. And Saturdays. Wednesdays and
Oh
Saturdays.
my God.
I know.
1.9 is the last I checked, unless it's higher right now.
Who
I don't know.
knows? Did you buy a ticket?
No.
Me either.
It was 1.6, and I think it's 1.9 right now.
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion. I think it's the 4th highest in history, or the 3rd highest in history.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are going to be winning this thing? 1?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Invest in Vermont.
Yeah, but you'd have to change your damn name and shave your head and grow a
No,
mustache.
you just do it anonymously. You you know, give millions to the city, millions to the town, you just do it anonymously.
Barry City could get their new garage.
Yeah. Exactly.
What was it? 30 million?
Yeah.
Their $30 million garage.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's not just a garage. It houses
I
all
know.
of the departments.
I know. I know.
It's not like this itty bitty space. It's like a huge building that will house all the departments and all the equipment and all. Yeah.
Well, let's put a message out to anybody in America who wins this 1.9 bill.
Right. Berry City needs 30 mil.
Thank you.
I'd do it.
Anyway, we're back, and it's nice to be back. What can we tell you? I'm looking forward to the week. I hope you are. And
Yeah.
Rich McSheffrey's going to be coming in here at some point. He's just getting back from doing some hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows Rich McSheffrey, owner of the Cornerstone Restaurant.
Yes.
Sat on the governor's task force to support the local community action team. Everyone Eats program. He's over there constantly involved with that and doing so much. And we love everything that he does. Right in the heart of Berry City. On Facebook at Cornerstone PK. That's a pub
And kitchen. I have to tell you 2 things before we wrap up. Oh, no,
Sure.
3. So Paul White will be on the Berry Beat tonight.
Awesome.
So tune in.
That
and
guy's getting good on the microphone.
huge kudos to Dick Wabi and the gang for Wheels for Warmth. Absolutely amazing. We'll be posting up some more news and information about how all of that turned out. I have posted it.
Any final numbers?
No, not yet. Not that I have seen. So I will follow through with that and make sure those get up. So huge shout out to that. And then I have to tell you what I did that was really dumbass. Because I am sending emails and I'm using talk to text right now.
Oh.
I have to rely on that because I can't see for shit. And so I sent an email at the very end. I did the whole thing was great until the end. And I signed my name. Well, I signed my name and I hit send, but before it sent, I said shut up to the dogs because they were barking. Oh, no. So I signed it, Raylene, shut up.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, I didn't say shut the fuck up, which is sometimes what I say.
Yes.
And so thankfully, it only said Raylene shut up and not Raylene shut the fuck up.
Well, who did you send it to? Michael Booten?
Nope, the Veterans Council.
Oh.
Ron, Chuck, all the boys.
Wow.
Yep.
Before we skip out, speaking of Wabi, congratulations to Richard J. Wabi Jewelers. They're celebrating
50 years.
Their 50th year in business. They've got a ribbon cutting at 11 o'clock this morning over there. MJ and the rest of the team are over there. So if you're anywhere in the area, stop by and say hello to them.
Awesome.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Have a great day.
Thanks, everybody. Be well. God bless.